Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
It's becoming to see very clear why Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams were a two-man running committee back in Auburn in the old days, as both guys were top 5 draft picks in the NFL, but at the same time, neither one can really stay healthy. Carnell Williams, Cadillac, he's obviously had his troubles and has had career-threatening knee problems throughout his career, but he's been able to fight through those, and he's still having a career right now, but it's just not, he's not nothing to what he was early in his career with those knee problems. He's just not that guy. Ronnie Brown, he's still a really good player, but he just cannot seem to stay healthy, and this is where we have to fully knock him. He's been knocked for this, and I think this is now we have to look at him and say, if you draft him, you're just going to have to expect an injury at some point down the line. In spite of that, though, I've still got Ronnie Brown as a top 20 fantasy back right now on our boards, because when he is out there, he's definitely a darn good player to have on your team. Last year, he had eight touchdown runs in 9 games. I think he also threw in a couple touchdowns, so he's getting you around a touchdown every single game. He had good total yardage numbers for himself. That offense with the Dolphins, he just gets used. He's a darn good player. It's a sad thing that he just can't stay healthy. Last year, obviously, week 9, he goes and has the foot problem. Here we are in OTAs. He's about 80% healthy. By training camp, he's projected to be back in full contact. So this is a very good sign for him as we're getting into, get closer to the season. And he'll probably participate if all goes well in training camp. He should participate in preseason games. So this is a guy that, hey, if you can get him somewhere around, really, if you could snag him up as your third running back, if he should slide in your draft, I think that's a nice steal guy to have on your team, because when he's out there, again, he's going to be performing at probably a number 2 running back level. This is the type of production that you want at that time in the area when you're looking at the running backs on the board that are left.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy football.